Education, they say, has no end, and regards to that, day in, day out, we learn in our daily lives. As we move around, we go and then we come back, we do learn along the journey. There's this particular trend that has been going on in Ghana, or for the past years it has been in Ghana. It seems some of the traditional rulers or the leaders who particularly know about this history are feeling reluctant to talk about it. The changing of the names of the towns are Ghana, how do say, there has been so many towns or villages in Ghana here that as I speak with you right now, the names that were used to be called are now being changed or like being pronounced in a different way. And then there's so many examples that you can name them yourself. As part of this, and I said, with regards to this, Sonnie Badu has posted a picture of himself in an Africa print, I mean Kente, on Facebook. And then with that, Manasseh Azure went to comment on it. And then writing so many things just in line with what I'm saying right now. This is what Sonnie Badu captioned with a picture. He said, "Proud Ghanaian, proud African, proud Ashanti." Note that. Proud Ghanaian, proud African, proud Ashanti. Now, with this, Manasseh Azure Awini came to the comment box to write, you may say it is long, but to give some insight. I mean, it was insightful education, like to give some kind of information out there. And then reading from the comment that people are putting out, meaning it has been helpful to them. Others didn't know. Maybe you knew it or you know it, but people don't know, or people didn't know about that until Manasseh commented. Now, in line with what Sonnie Badu posted, this is what Manasseh wrote. He said, "This is beautiful, but for your information, there is no ethnic group in Ghana called Ashanti. The right name is Asante. The traditional ruler of the Asante people is called Asantehene, and they speak Asante Tree." You understand? Now, the Asante people refer to their kingdom as Asantehene. A singular Asante is called Asantehene, and we refer to them as Asantefo. So you are an Asante, not Ashanti. The Ashanti in our books is the white man's adulteration of Asante, which is still being used to identify the administrative region of the Asante people. I wonder why we cannot just change it to Asante region instead of keeping the Ashanti region. Now, this is a different one altogether. Like he's done with the Ashanti, the Asante one. Now it says, it's just like Kibi, into bracket Chebi, meaning it is Kibi, now we call it Chebi. And Akim, now we call it Achim. Just like we have the Akimoda, now we call it is Achimoda, we call it Achimoda. Well, which are still on some names of schools and towns. And many will be surprised to know that there is no ethnic group called Dagati. Maybe we have to make a conscious effort to return to the right names. Now, speaking to this, there are so many names in Ghana here that, like, the rightful names are there. The leaders know, I mean the traditional rulers know, but as we speak now, we are calling them, or those regions or towns, the cities, like we are calling them, most especially the towns and villages, we are calling them with different names or different pronunciations. I have witnessed so many in the western region. Like when you go to the western region, there are so many names that has been changed. Now, if you also know of any town or village, and then you know the right name but it has been changed or the pronunciation has been changed, you can drop it in the comment section. Let's get to know the number of towns or villages that has the correct name but now has been changed. Now, moving on to the comments with regards to what Manasseh Azure wrote, and then looking at the comments that people were commenting under Manasseh Azure's comment. I mean, so that those were sub comments to Manasseh Azure's comment. He says, this one is Larry Victoria. He says, a good teacher, I have learned correction from you. Anyway, very proud of you. And this one is Bro Francis. He says, boss, I admire your concern. The problem is that most of our forefathers did not make conscious effort to write down our history for us. The few ones we have were written by the whites on our behalf. It's even the whites who wrote our language for us. Let's blame ourselves. Now, this is Aspar Jojo Puku. He says, well done, Manasseh. I recently learned about the Dagati one. We have a lot unlearning and relearning to do as a people. You get it? So he recently learned about the Dagati one that I may do a video concerning that one and to bring you right here. And then this one is from Joycelyn A. Yabua. He says, thank you so much for your education. I really learned a lot from you today. Thank you. Meaning this particular person didn't know about that, but as we speak, he has learned from that we have Asantehene, Asantehene, the Asantehene, Asantehene. We don't have Ashantini, Asantehene. We don't have those that. So he has learned, and then the Almighty Resoma says, totally agree, meaning he totally agrees with what Manasseh is saying. And with that effort, let us all try to put our traditional rulers on their toes to get the right thing for us. We need to do these corrections for our future generations. We cannot just leave them like that for us to come and continue with what we are doing wrongfully. The British, or I mean our colonial masters, when they were in, they didn't know how to pronounce such names. And then at that particular time, we didn't own ourselves because we were being colonized. But as at now, we own ourselves. So we can do those corrections. If they got it wrong, it is time for us to put them right. Yes? My name is Chrisiama. Until I bring you the next one, I'm out. Kindly consider to subscribe to the channel, and then you can share this video to your friends, as many as you can. I'm out. Bye.